It's time to do some blending. Hello again, skunkmunkee here, and today in our Snapshot update 21w43a, what do we have? Well, I would like to welcome you to my Datapack testing world. Yeah, if you follow my Datapacks at all, not my Datapacks, but my Datapack showcases, you will know that our world does not normally have a jungle right where I do all the introductions, which is pretty close to spawn. Yeah, this is a brand new world generation that has been changed in this snapshot. They tweaked it a little bit, so yeah, it looks kind of different a little bit. Hold on, I'm going to show you a quick reference so you guys can see what it would normally look like. This is pretty much spawn. Yeah, that's where I do the Datapack showcases, and this is what it normally looks like. Not exactly what that one looks like that we were just in, but yeah, things are changing. So that's what the world looked like in 1.17, but as you can see, things are vastly different in 1.18. And a lot of people are like, well, we want to be able to play our old worlds, but with the new world layout, which is going to be, you know, higher and lower, and the generation is obviously very different. So in this snapshot, they've actually made a way for old worlds to be blended in to the new world generation, which, whether they change the way that seeds generate the world or not, they needed to do this because things look really, really bad. So we are going to hop back over to that Datapack world, and we are going to just take a look around and see how the world is blended, and kind of see how it all works together. Now we are in the Datapack testing world, but we have updated it to 21w43a, so everything should be blending as we travel outwards. But before we do that, I just wanted to show you guys, let's go down into Spectator Mode and drop into the ground. They have changed, obviously they have to change what's going on down here now. If you go all the way down to y equals 0, can we have y equals 0, please? Thank you. Y equals 0, this is the bedrock has now been changed over to deep slate. So anything that was bedrock is now deep slate. And then this area that down here, this is all deep slate. Deep slate, deep slate, deep slate, deep slate. All the way down. It's just solid deep slate. So as far as you go downward, it's going to be solid deep slate, and that's all it is. There's no cave generation. That will be coming in a future snapshot. But for right now, it's just solid. So if you don't want your worlds to have solid deep slate under old chunks, don't update them yet, because they will be forever deep slated. Now, if you wait until the snapshots are updated so that they blend with caves, then you can get caves below your old chunks. So that is how they are coping with it in these worlds right now. Let's go this way, because this way has lots of this way has lots of mountains, and I'm not sure how far I've generated this out, but I'd be very curious to see how mountains would blend in with new terrain. So let's just go out here a little ways, and nothing's looking new yet. Like I said, I don't know exactly how far it's been generated. Let's just keep looking. Okay, now this looks new. Yeah, this river is new. See how wide that river is? That is completely new. But wow, that really did seamlessly blend in. We are going to take a look at what this looks like in the old 1.17 version, and then we'll also take a look at what it looks like if you don't use the blending. Of course, it won't have this new terrain like this, but we'll go to the last snapshot and update that, and then we'll get some weird generation stuff going. So yeah, that looks really good. I like the way that looks. We'll remember this position right around, we'll go a little bit further over here. This would be right around, let's say 300, negative 500, and we'll take a look in a different world. All right, before we look at what the original world looked like, I just want to look at, we have these two patches of sunflowers right here, and then this little pond, and then this little bit of a river, which you see this little bit of a river, that's where I'm thinking that the old biome ends and it begins anew. So let's look at what that looked like. Here we have the two patches of sunflowers, we have the pond, and well, that's not quite what I was imagining, but yeah, that's quite a bit different. Wow, I mean, look, there's a swamp over there, there's a lake right there. Wow, that is crazy looking. All right, now let's look like what it looks like if you don't use the blend. If you decide you want to load up your worlds without blending them up, this is what they turn into. Yeah. Not quite what you're looking for. We have our two sunflower patches, our pond, and then chunk borders. So you can see how amazing the blended version is compared with this one. Now, this is 42A, which, like I said, the generation isn't quite the same. But you can tell that the blending mode actually is much, much better than the unblended. So we're definitely going to go with the blended when it comes time. Yeah, world generation is going to be quite different in 1.18. That about does it for this snapshot, though. There's been a few other little tweaks and changes that they've made. A little bit to the way that caves generate. A little bit fewer of the aquifers, and a little bit... well, fewer of the lava aquifers as well. But not really anything big. Just, you know, they're working on the blending right now. And hopefully that will be done soon so we can get on to our pre-releases. But as always, if you are going to be even updating to this world, do backups because things can get really out of hand in a hurry. As you can see, whew, boy, things are really weird between the two, 1.17 and 1.18. So that is going to do it for today's episode. If you guys enjoyed it, please leave a like, consider subscribing, turn on those notifications. I'm just wondering, I don't remember there being a swamp over here. How in the world is this generating? Turn on those notifications. You can follow me on Twitter. You can join my Discord channel. And hope to see you guys in the next Datapack Showcase or pre-release. Until next time.